And, Coach, we find ourselves due east from our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Jets and the Washington Redskins. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now a man closing in on 15,000 career rush yards, Frank Gore. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Intended for T.D. Westbrook. Incomplete. It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. Back deep is DeAnthony Thomas. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
Where's it? 180! King! Bud! And let's get this.
Mayfield on 1st down. And he connects with Vance McDonald. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. This is a guy who made a Pro Bowl in his 2nd season, James Conner. And he stopped immediately there. In on the tackle, Devondre Campbell, Falcons' leading tackler in 2018.
2nd and 10.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Hurry! 3 down. Regular. 52. Smooth.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Dancing to his left. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
Alert, 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 alert! Hurry! Hey, exit!
Mayfield on 3rd and 2. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
The punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back.
Black 30. Easy, easy.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Gore. Room here to run. There goes Frank Gore. He's at the 30, 10, and he takes it all the way down to the 3. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 64 yards. So down inside the 5-yard line. I have to say, really just a poor job defensively there.
You're exactly right. As a former defensive back, that was not played well at all. But give credit to the offense and give credit to the guy running the football. He gets it down all the way inside the 5.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Elijah McGuire with it, the third-year man from Louisiana. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Elijah McGuire, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, and the whole month of December is still left to play, they think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. A give running right is countered. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. Carl Joseph up from his safety spot to make the play.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Jets' 45-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's the Redskins in possession of the football as they've got it 2nd and 7. And Mayfield just getting the play off. Flushed out right. Open out on the left side. This is Cole. They'll wind up with 7 on the dump off, but it'll set up 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense...
Now Mayfield lost the football, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. On those sneaks, Charles, so many arms, bodies in there, tough to protect it. You see it there.
And you and I both know that behind closed doors, coaches just call that careless. You know you're going into a mass of bodies, and they're going to be reaching for the football, and you're taught just to get low, protect the ball, and just drive forward and get what little yardage you need. In this case, let the ball get away from his body. It got knocked free.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Roethlisberger to throw. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for really nice.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. He was looking for a Nunwa there.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. One touch.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Mayfield. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Vance McDonald, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. They'll try and start the drive here with Gore. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Roquan Smith, fresh off a solid rookie campaign, in on the tackle for Chicago.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Nunez got it, complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player.
He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. Harold Landry racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Here's Sam Cook now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Yards on the return that time. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. An update from a game going on in Indianapolis. And the Jags, they're out to an early lead there. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
At the 34-yard line.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Let's go, team. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Artie Burns, former first-rounder, there to break that one up.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Hey, Charlie.
From the gun, Mayfield. Looking deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. A huge play there for Washington. 54 yards. That's a heck of a way to convert on 3rd and long, and he showed a lot of trust in his receiver.
And that trust was justified because he went up and got the football and converted on a down. You shouldn't. 3rd and long like that, that's supposed to be an incompletion at the least.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Baker Mayfield with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Redskins have taken the lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Well, they obviously red man covers their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you
think.
mean by that,
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield, and then he curls back inside for the completion.
Finds Jake Butt over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. In half number 1.
Set. 230.
58, come on. It's a party now. It's a party now.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Dallas Goedert as the first half is winding down, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken at his 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot downfield. No. Guaranteed the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Check. 180.
Mike part 2. Check pass, check pass.
Real.
Put the cheese on Mike. Watch Mike.
Hurry. Watch out.
First down, Mayfield. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
That's another Washington Redskins first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's get off the field.
Real.
To throw, Mayfield. Caught, right side, it's Lewis. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Mike 52.
Hurry.
Mike 52. Check tight.
Hurry.
Check tight. Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52.
Hey, alert. Watch out.
Mayfield. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 13-yard line. From the red zone now, Mayfield. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. They're never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. DJ Moore. His 11th touchdown of the year as his guys are able to regain the lead. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Alert. Show that bench release and go.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger, a throw left side, complete to his receiver Westbrook. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. D.D. Westbrook, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau, and we are tied at 21. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is taken at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the 3rd quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
I'm coming for you, son.
Now Mayfield. And McDonald here over the middle. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Pretty solid run here on 1st down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Check! Check! Check!
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Hey, Zoo.
Watch Mike.
A 1st down throw from Mayfield. Finds his running back, James Conner. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
King! Bravo!
Mayfield on 1st down. And an alley to run. And avoids the contact by sliding. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Regular. Hey, orbit.
Mayfield on play action. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up. Chalk that up as their 1st sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum.
The pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Ramik Wilson, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. So a big one coming now for Will Lutz. This to break our 4th quarter tie. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Alert! Go!
Mike 52.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. Well, this is brought in by Pryor. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. Mayfield now 15 out of 17 through the air, only 2 incompletions. It's 1st down, and he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the...
And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Calvin Ridley, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Lutz good on the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
At the 25-yard line.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Strong right, strong right, strong right.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Scrambling not particularly a Roethlisberger strong suit, but he does get the job done there and gets a first. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
44.
Here's Roethlisberger. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
We got 3, fellas, we got 3.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Hey, box drop.
To throw again on 2nd down, Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And he's got a moonwalk. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Roethlisberger now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. And he completes it to Westbrook. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route? That's not the way you're supposed to play it.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
He's not going to get me.
Here's Roethlisberger. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
7-7.
Throwing now is Roethlisberger. And that will be incomplete. What a great sequence by this defense so far. They've given him nowhere to go with the football.
And they just have to make it stand up one more time because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip up here and allow the touchdown?
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Walk tight. Tight end right. 3 down.
They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And yes, he's into the end zone, so they get the late score they needed, and now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hurry! 5. Run.
Now Mayfield. He's going to look deep for more. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. Got an open man, it's a noon one. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
50. Like 22, he's coming, 22's clock.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And this is going to be intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Hurry! Hey, alert!
Following the interception, Mayfield. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Here's Mayfield. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. And this one is right through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So it's not quite over yet, but you have to figure they pretty well got this one on ice now.
And Brandon, I'm trying to figure out how they remain so calm in these situations and then go out and execute, because I'm up here shaking like a leaf, and I wasn't the one who had to make that kick.
They look calm, but I bet if you had a heart rate monitor on them, they'd be up in the 300s right now. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip. Think back to 2015. Didn't we see Green Bay pull that off twice in the season? Once in the regular season.